You know what drifts my stick? These days, everything is labeled as Souls-like. As soon as a game has sword-based combat, a lock-on, and a dodge roll, it instantly gets labeled as Souls-like. It's goddamn annoying. None of these things are what makes FromSoftware Souls games what they are, or what differentiates them from any other action game or action RPG. Swords and other melee weapons, tons of games have them. Like, it's a video game staple really, that goes back all the way to the Atari 2600. So clearly, they can't be what makes a game a Souls-like. Lock-on? Is Zelda a Souls-like? I think not. And it is the game that popularized lock-on in third-person action games, and one of the first to do it. So maybe we should call Dark Souls a Zelda-like then, right? Well no, that would be just as dumb as throwing around Souls-like all the time. Is it the interconnected level designs with shortcuts to find that is what makes them what they are? No. Metroid anyone? Hello? Zelda does it too, so clearly not. Dodging then. Dodging must be it, right? Well, Zelda. So no. Now we are back at the Zelda-like idea. But for real, don't try coining the term Zelda-like, or the machine uprising will start early if you catch my drift. So what is it then that makes games Souls-likes? Is it complicated to pin that down? No.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really?
It is the following combination of things that made FromSoftware's games, like Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring, unique. 1. Clearly defined checkpoints, aka respawn points, that the player has to find and manually activate. 2. Gaining quote-unquote souls that are used as a currency and experience point system. Of course, they aren't always called souls. They can be anything, like blood echoes in Bloodborne and runes in Elden Ring. 3. RPG systems. You level up stats of your character like attack strength, health points, luck, etc. And last but not least, 4. This is the most important one. Once you die, you lose all of the game's equivalent of the quote-unquote souls and have one chance to get them back, either by just collecting them or maybe defeating the enemy that killed you. Something that means returning to the place you were killed to save them. If you die before accomplishing this, you lose them all. So you can disagree with me here, but in my opinion, these 4 pillars here all need to be present for a game to actually be a Souls-like. And one more thing, I'm gonna try to coin another term here, another game genre, maybe. Maybe if a game only has the 4th pillar, the one where you retrieve the currency after death, and maybe 1 or 2 of the others, but not all of them, we could call it a Souls-light. Like Zombie U would be a Souls-light, for example. It has a version of the 4th pillar, where you lose your equipment and have to go back to retrieve it, and it has set respawn points with the manhole colors. Just an idea though, Souls-light, think about it. Anyway, see ya, shutting down.